little deck. Knife Juggler, carrying 10 years later.
The Madman!
Because I already have a good showing in Priest and Rogue, we're gonna go with Ashara, Mage. Mage is currently pretty low tier on the ratings. I think it doesn't get very good cards for whatever reason. But there are good cards in there. And there's a few archetypes that work other than just Imbue. We did not get a good package to start, it looks like. We have Kwanzu. A 3-mana 3/4, which discovers a spell. I mean, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. It does come with mediocre cards. That's a decent card. 2 mana to get 2 cards with a benefit. That is a good card. Create 3 elementals. That is a good card, I believe. I'm actually not sure. But it looks good to me. And that's what's important. And I don't believe the other two like have any chance of being good. You have the 999 package, the Tormented Dreadwing. This is a meme bucket. And you have N'Zoth, the Corruptor, along with mid cards. That's also a meme. So we go with the bird. So it's not a game-breaking legendary, but I think I've shown with recent runs that if you just have a solid curve and solid cards, you can do just fine. Oh, we start with an Imbue. Good card. Probably one of the best ones to start with. When I look at the Imbue cards in Mage, obviously Fleeting Treant is no longer in the pool, but the best cards are indeed Bitterbloom Knight and Flutterwing Guardian, the 4-mana neutral. But yeah, one of the major Mage win conditions, potentially, is just to imbue a lot and then press the button. That's just good. And then you just have solid cards as well. I believe this solid card of choice is Firebrand, and certainly not the late game Stone board in general. And certainly not Arcane Amplifier. Meteor and Tempest both seem good. Faceless is also good. Oh yeah, Wisps also. That's actually a really good combo. Hadn't even thought about it. Looks like Duck performs a little bit better. I also have no Force. Quack. These are pretty weak. I believe Mage has no Starship. I was going to ask this like before. Correct. Mage is not a Starship class. Don't think I want... Well, it is possible that 2-mana 2/2 Divine Shield is actually best, even though it's quite a bad card. Possible the others are worse, but Sin Runner I think is okay. I mean, it's not good, and it will be removed from the deck when I lose. But Sin Runner, I guess. This is a yikes pick. I wonder if Mage is this bad because, like, I've noticed this because I played Mage once before, and the card quality was not high. Well, I mean, but obviously I don't pick the 2 on the right, so I guess I'm stuck with that one. If you played an elemental... Oh, that's right. Another one of the Mage packages is elementals. I don't have any yet, but high chance I get them. So elementals would make Shale Spider a decent but not insane card. Holotech is just the better overall card. Protodrake or Build a Snow? Build a Slow Man. Ah, yikes. These cards. Critter Caretaker, 1 mana 2/2 for tempo. This one is a tough choice. Splitting Space Rock is incredible value, but slow. Sunset Volley is, I guess the 10 costs are pretty good. And then Piloted Shredder is an oldie and a goodie, but not good enough. Sunset. I have, what is this? 4 mana 6/6 if I wait long enough. Reef Walker, Smoldering Grove. Do I need card draw in this deck? I'll go Reef Walker. I have some synergies with 1/1s. We got Jaina's gift for more expensive cards, which is not great. But we pick it because the others are. There's a lot of mediocre options. Scarab Keychain, I believe, is better than Confection when I don't have Elemental Synergy. Another Sunset Volley, cool. We are now in camp, don't really need cards. Sleet Skater. That should be better than Scorching Winds. The question is Sleet Skater better than Tiny Fin? Yes. Elemental with Fire Synergy. That is not relevant here. Elemental Synergy. The next elemental you play is 2 less. I have 1, 2, 3 elemental so far. So it's an Aqua Archivist, though it's not exciting. Ooh, Synthesize, very strong. But Synthesize is insane. Fireball's okay. 5 mana, 6/4, 5 rush. Not really. Remixed Musician, probably better. Divination is... we have 1 imbue card. 1 imbue card so far. Frostlich's Cross Stitch has a strong card. Scorpid or Defenders? I don't think Defenders is that good, but it might be my best option. I don't have any 8 drops, so having a unique mana cost is good. On 4, I have 3 4 drops, which isn't that many, but I also have a decent number of 2 drops. Yeah, I think it's Arcane Defenders. Some potential to maybe make a big spell deck? Question mark? That is one of the Mage things. Though I doubt I will make a big spell deck. It's possible. That is an Arcane Overflow. I was going to think for a moment on, like, Priest has a similar card. The 4 mana bottle thing. I was like just thinking to myself which one I thought was better. They're different enough. Another Sleet Skater. I believe that's better than Archaeologist, though I like the Archaeologist as well. Yes. Sleet Skater again. Tsunami, big, or Wildfire, or Meteor. I don't really imbue much, so Wildfire probably not correct, though I have met a number of good mages with Wildfire and imbue. But this appears to not be it. This is just a value deck. The value I'm getting is basically by casting Arcane Defender, Tsunami, Sunset Volley. First Flame, excellent card. And the last pick, it's a... I think it's a Mac. I mean, I don't want anything here, but basically it's a... do I have enough 2-drops? Aqua, Knight. Is Keyboard an early drop? I'm not going to call that one early. It could be. So I have Aqua and Knight. That's not a lot of 2-drops. I should pick another 2. So probably Knife Juggler. And then I have like 3 1-drops, which can actually be called early. So our curve is looking okay. It would be nice if the card quality was higher, but isn't that always the case? We got 1 imbue card. That's not good. We have a curve, which will allow me to like play stuff most turns. That is good. I don't have any AoE. That's really bad. It's actually very, very bad. And I don't think I have many ways to discover AoE. Basically, this deck has a number of single target damage cards. Sunset Volley is kind of light AoE. So this is a tempo value deck in that I just want to play the strongest play I can each turn. And then, you know, on the late game side, I have some cards that are excellent plays for the cost. Like for the 1 card. It's a tame deck, but it's exactly the type of value deck that I perform pretty well with in general.
All imperfections must be
And we began with like the best card in the deck, Synthesize. That's the card I want to see turn 1. So thinking about my plays here, it's probably going to be turn 1 Synthesize, turn 2 Elemental, turn 3 Elemental, turn 4. I think I want the Void Scripture very late. So I'll play the keyboard at some point, and then like we have keyboard and big spells. That's kind of a thing. Kind of. Random Overload card, Tempest, Blazing Accretion. It's not worth coining out. Opponent played Reinforce, that bodes well for me. Tempo out Archivist plus another 2-drop. So basically a 0 mana 2/2. Very tame turn 3 by me. Good little turn 3, 2/5. This is a very awkward hand for me. It kind of is adjacent to the thought that I believe my deck is not great. That is a fine card to get here. If only I had a cheap spell. I mean, I do. If only I had 2 cheap... Well, I don't need 2 cheap spells. What is it that I am looking for? I guess it's just this. You fight me, you get burned. I think mage spells are better than druid spells. But I'm not really sure. Those are good spells. Back in my day, that card was overpowered. Lackey. None of my deck is that important that I'm not sad when this kills 3 cards. But I will be only a little bit sad. I feel like now I should play this and then Hero Power probably. Yeah. Okay, weak play from the opponent. It's just not what it used to be. That used to be a really good card. But now it's too slow. First flame, second flame... Ow. It's time to play this bad card. Because of no other good play. Whew! Got one, that's good. Have a pretty clear general line here. Play the Cosmic Keyboard. turn 8 into Sunset Volley turn 9. There was a question of why not set up the weapon. I mean, you basically either play the 3-1 or you set up the weapon. And in general, the concept of making best plays each turn is doing the most that affects the board. So the 3-1 affects the board, whereas putting a weapon on the board doesn't do anything. This is not great. So no, I don't get to set up the weapon here, it looks like.
Presentation is everything.
I did get Holotech set up for Sunset Volley, which is a good combo. Next turn is going to be Keyboard Defenders, probably. Good luck! I have to trade my 10 drop against the 8-8, or against the 9-2.
What'll wet your whistle?
These texts! I cannot read them.
Alright, pop quiz. What card does that always get? One Paladin Nature spell, apparently? I pop quiz because I don't know the answer. Ah, the 7 mana one. Yep. Oh, another! Oh, that would have been so sick. So there are normally 2. There's apparently Shaladrasil, but you can't get that in Arena. That's the... yes. But you get the Paladin Nature one, which is the 7 mana deal 5 to lowest twice. I'm pretty happy with that result. Didn't do much. Random dragon value, no value, potential value. Oh, that appears to be lethal. Yes, the conjurers on these 10 drops and 9 drops are quite good. 8 drops.
Queen Ashara.
Ow!
All imperfections must be swept away.
No, I don't think you underestimated the cards. It's just that often, the opponents also don't have insane decks. To be clear, I do think this is a below average deck, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to pilot my heart out. I didn't do anything insane that game. I mean, I guess the insane thing was the Cosmic Keyboard summoned an 8-8 and a 9-9. That is pretty good, admittedly. Wow, this hand. 8-8-9. I'm strongly encouraged to coin out one of those 8s so I can have a 7, 8, 9. So the entire game plan here is to basically get to turn 7 without being too sad.
Put this apple on your head.
I really want to not use the coin as Firebrand Field because if I manage to get it on one of the 8 drops, I can actually play an 8 drop to follow the 8 drop. But this is some weak play that I'm making here. It's some weak play. I am going to coin with Firebrand here though. I hope I get something I can spend the mana on. I did not. It's going to be Firebrand coin whiff. What if I just play the 5 drop actually? Yep. That coin is too valuable. But looks like I'm going to manage to slide into turn 7, 8, 9. The dream is to get the keyboard this turn.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye? Or die! Assimilate or die!
Didn't draw a beast. That's good. That's a thief rogue, clearly. Very random, many discover. Very many random. Good board to play Tsunami on. I'm pretty sure as the rogue I would have only saved that for turn 10. Oh, Cosmic Keyboard, you're just a little too late. I'm going to try to find an excuse to play keyboard at a turn. Oh no. Okay. It would basically, the dream draw is a 3 drop, I guess. I would happily take Arcane Overflow or Cross Stitch. Or Stellar Balance for Void Scripture. Holy. So big. Hollow Tech. Death Rattle deals 7 to a random enemy. Trade or face? Trade or face? Bum, ba-dum. I have Sunset Volley, so it's good to get rid of the high health minions. Well, it's good to get rid of health. A different friendly Death Rattle minion. They've had a number of Death Rattle minions die, so I definitely don't want this to die first. So that has to die. It's probably a Hollow Tech moment.
Presentation is everything.
Time is short.
In fact, there's a decent chance that the one attack guy actually becomes very threatening. Which is unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about that. I guess that means I do this trade. I'm falling behind, but Sunset Volley is coming with a 9/9. Okay. Feel better.
Just keep quiet.
The lowest cost card. I hope it's Arcane Amplifier.
Shiny, my shiny.
Choose soon.
I will have, what, 17 here? So lethal is pretty likely. Wait, I almost played Sunset Volley there, but it's actually lethal. Let's not do pretty likely. Let's do sure thing.
Queen Ashara versus Ysera.
Holy cow! Ysera herself!
Long cloud
How can I win?
All imperfections must be swept away.
The keyboard into Arcane Overflow is quite strong.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Ashara is stronger than Ysera in lore. Wait, really? Ashara was stronger than the dragon aspect? No. I don't know my Ashara lore very well. But I just assumed this was like a random ruler of Night Elves in the past.
No, that's not right.
This hand is cool though. There are a lot of ways to get more value out of every single one of these cards. Like, I'm actually serious in that every single one of these cards can be played for more value.
Time is of the essence.
No, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not definitely playing Faceless, actually. No, I guess I am. Yeah.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye?
Time is short.
Assimilate or die!
You don't pick the ones, eh?
Value? Question mark? Kinda. Next turn, I almost certainly want to play Synthesize and Keyboard, and if this is alive, I want a Hero Power. Oh, that's really good. much better tempo than the play I proposed. Good old Sludge Belcher. Okay. 4/4 definitely goes into 2/4. I want to cast Arcane over the flow here. I want a larger elemental, so I should Hero Power this, and then Arcane Overflow. That seems good. This is basically +3/+3 on an elemental. Druid's dealing 2 damage. I don't remember that. I guess I meant 2 damage AoE. I can definitely think of 2 damage spells. Okay. So Hero Power send in a 5. Void Scripture can get 6 drops. Sleet Skater to gain 8. Oh, wow. Never mind. It's in the good mode. Okay, on average, it takes 5 damage. I need to free up space. I guess this in first. No, I really want to kill it in just one shot. So I probably should send this one first for safety. Oh, you hate to see it. Truly despair.
We all exist in harmony.
Not a great 10 drop either. Lol, Wayward Probe.
Of the essence. Thus ends my brew.
Alright, 3-0 to start with this humble deck. Very, very good. Very good.
Queen Ashara versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
All imperfections must be swept away.
Haha, Priest! I only have 1 Imbue card in this deck. Got a strong comeback with the Firebrand Moonfire line, which will deal 6. Grr.
Presentation is everything.
Don't mind this little innocent 3-4.
Don't keep your thoughts to
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with this. Oh, good, my imbue card. Kind of? I don't know if that's good. I mean, I don't want to draw it, but it means they can't copy it. Unless it's in my... unless they copy my hand. Curse, this Selenic trick. It's so strong.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Ah, 0 mana, 3/5.
Then fold which piece where no.
I get a 3/3. I should overflow that one, actually. Oh, this Selenic drink! This drink!
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Ha! There's no imbue in my deck. So many dragons. How many dragons has it been coined it? 3? So 3, 4, 5. 3 dragons so far? Or is it... yeah, it's turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Oh yes, I remember the random lore that the 0 drop actually doesn't summon one, which is cool. After you cast a spell. That's also good here.
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up.
Okay, so I have to make it through 1, 2, 3, 4 dragon of value. A copy card, a discover card. This is not one of the dragons, it's actually one of the copies. Or it's one of the discovers. It's kind of scary. Those dragons could be huge. Those dragons are looking like they will be big if they're not being played here, in fact. So that's kind of scary. Okay, that's kind of good to see that one. Kind of.
By petal and thorn.
I wonder if it's a mistake to play this thing because it opens it up to being like taken into hand through not that many means, but through some means. Probably too paranoid. Okay, on average, 5 damage dealt to this. That's good. Or rather, I should think about it like 4 damage to both on average. Yeah, 5 damage to both on average. So hopefully I only have to trade the water elemental in. Hopefully. That's really good. Better than usual. Do I want to have a 2-3 or a 3-1? Probably rather have the 3-1. And then hopefully the 2-1 cost cards I get are the ones that discover more cards. We still have the 8-8-9-9 in this deck. And I have Void Scripture, which is very good. So out of the 17 cards in my deck, 5 are very good. I'm gonna want to hit the button each turn, because we're pretty much out of value. Quack. 3-1 going in is good, though.
A simple spell should do.
Time is short.
We're out of value. But the good news is a lot of my earlier game cards have extra value attached, such as Scarab Keychain and Synthesize, and Void Scripture, and Konzu. That was a slow turn. Although, is that suspicious that it was that slow? It's kind of suspicious, honestly.
You get a spell.
Not ready.
Ah! I think I actually have to make some pretty desperado. It's a desperado here. Yes, it's a desperado.
Time is short.
Can you get a spell?
Oh, didn't get the 1 deal 10. Hand size was too full. Oh, they're desperate. I have 1, 4, 7, 8, and 9 on the board. That's bad. Oh, you hate to see that. Darn, 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 darn. That's 3 damage. Rush. That's 1 damage rush.
A conundrum.
Quack. Oh, that is just enough.
Time is short.
Holy cow, that's just enough. Oh my god, I made it to the finish line.
Queen Ashara versus Tyrande.
Stay back, you monster! You will not deny me again.
I'm not sure if I've seen Konzu yet. And that is a fine card. I believe I will keep that. And then I have the 4 after. And then hopefully I get a 2. But not the end of the world if I don't, I guess. Yeah, that counts as a 2. Not the best 2, but it's better than no 2. This is like a value card incarnate. 3 mana, 3/4, discover a card. Not a very exciting card, but a good card. It's 3 mana, do a ton, or it's the 8 mana card. Looks like I have stuff for a while. I believe I will be keeping this one.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Ooh, tempo. Old case, Corpsicle. Let's keep up the tempo. Oh. Jumping ahead with Play Matriarch. Deal 3. No. I think it's Moonfire and Arcane Overflow.
Time is short.
And then I believe I freeze this guy? Yeah. Not let it get a value trade against my other guys. And that allows the duck to eat the dragon.
Another snap.
Ooh, value. Gross.
Sing along. You know the words.
It's bad, I'm falling behind on value. And I don't really have much advantage here. We need the strength of this 8 cost play. Perhaps. I'm definitely planning to only avoid scripture on 10. So that maybe I can get an 8. I need a half-decent play this next turn. That is a half-decent... Holy cow, this might have saved me. I guess we both have a keyboard, so fair is fair. My keyboard should be better. Oh, okay then. Maybe not. It's a rough keyboard. I really don't want to have Water Elemental die to the 7/7, but it's probably the best play. Assuming 7/7 goes 6/6. Can't think of many draws I would get that would make me change that line.
You wish to live forever.
Okay, that would be one of the things that would make me change.
Explore Oklahoma. See the Titan's glory.
Okay, the big spells paid off, but that's basically my power drive. I probably want to copy a dragon.
Behold the glory of a new sun.
A classic. Illuminate! 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 Why do I have to do the sound effects? Alright. The ultimate void scripture. Wow, that's terrible. Quick question. Heat Wave does not do to all enemies. Wait, it does, doesn't it? What did I just cast? I cast Void Scripture, discover a spell, cast a copy of it. Okay, it does have, so 2 to all.
Time is short.
Nah. Ugh. Ah, it wasn't everything. Oh well.
Pleasure of fool.
I have 4 big cards in the deck. But everything else that isn't a big card is kind of bad. Ooh, that's scary. Terrifying.
A conundrum.
Good cards, good cards. Dragon.
Time is short.
I see my future. In the future, I get outvalued and lose. Decent Sin Runner, though.
Sing along. You know the words.
Random Murloc. We're scraping the barrel for value. It's okay. I can start thinking about which cards I want to get rid of in my deck. There's a number of mediocre cards.
Sing along. You know the words.
I'm sure I'll get a bunch of good cards. Yeah, that'll happen. Woohoo! Hope. Give me that value! Give me the 1/1, actually. Yeah, I need that value. Click the button. Make a guy. Wow, their legendary was the Exodar in Priest? Is this real? Holy cow, that's their original legendary. Isn't that like the worst pick you could make? Anyways. Ah! Pain.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
Okay, well, at least they're also unlucky. Oh, jeez.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Time is short. It is not ready.
Oh, what am I thinking? Lost concentration for a sec. I guess that's okay. I didn't want a holotech. I need to get more holotech value.
This fire must not burn again.
There's a number of cards that'll make my holotech, like, quite good. So I guess I'm stalling for one of those. Okay.
The culprit was not tidy.
That's one of them, but somehow forensic dusted. This should have been better, but somehow randomly forensic dusted.
Out of my jungle!
Oof. Don't worry, the Howdy Thin Valley is about to come in. Oh my god. Okay.
Another snap.
How about a new life? How about a new life? How about a new life?
Fight on! Fight on to the bitter end! Howdy! Or maybe Scorching Observer. There's 9 damage coming in. Whenever your hand is less than 3. There's the Murazon coming.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
Pop quiz. Are there any strong Howdy Finn results here? Any random Murloc gonna save me? We managed to organize ourselves to exactly this moment where Howdy Finn is about to go off! That's actually pretty good. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Next time will be different.
That was a lot of hopium for the last few turns. This deck is incredible to have gotten 4 wins so far. Let's see if we can get some new cards. The good news is it'll be easy to change out the cards because some of them are quite bad. Do I want Holotech or do I want Mixologist or do I want Drink Server? I was going to almost just instantly pick Mixologist, but I think we can have a mini theme of having cards that are good with Holotechnician. Draw a Frost spell. I have Tsunami. What? Was that it? Cross Stitch. That's not enough. I think that's enough. Just high roll. Just high roll. It's fine. It's a good card. Knife Juggler theme? No, that's dumb. Or is it? It's gonna be Knife Juggler again, I think. Reef Walker or Arcane Defenders? I don't think Arcane Defenders is a very good card by itself. and it's basically by itself here. I don't believe party animal is good with my loadout of guys, so I guess it's Reef Walker here. We do actually have a theme of Hollow Technician. Final pick. Fiddle, Fire, Imp for some value, or draw 3 cards. Probably a Fiddle Fire here. A mediocre 5-card grab. Time to cut some mediocre cards to put the mediocre cards in. What's probably going to happen here is... Okay, first I think I cut Scorching Observer. That doesn't make any sense with 2 Sunset Volley. But basically what I think we should do is we should just transform this into like a try to get to 6 wins deck. And that means keeping all the 1s, 2s, and 3s. And basically trying to out-tempo the opponent, because we sure aren't winning on value here. But we still keep those, unless I don't. No, it's surely wrong to not have those. But Arcane Defenders is perhaps not good enough, because that is kind of weak. I think this is one of those like playing for 4th places with Battlegrounds mentality. I'm just trying to get 2 more wins here. Do I cut Rising Waves because of that? Because I can't make a comeback? I think that's correct. The Holotech does is one-sided because I do have a number of 1 attack minions and 2 Knife Jugglers and a Firebrand and 2 Reef Walkers and the Hero Power. Oh, Arcane Amplifier is probably the weak card, actually. Archivist, I believe it's Arcane Amplifier. That is actually a bad card. Not a great card. Aqua Archivist is also not great, but just like a 0 mana 2/2. I should just use it as a 0 mana 2/2. Alright, cool. So we have turned into a pure tempo deck with like a few late game things.
Queen Ashara versus Gul'dan.
All imperfections must be swept away.
Yeah, going first is very good. Drawing Synthesize on turn 1 is very good.
Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
Toxic. Hero Power? Guess so. I play 2/5 into 3/2. Good old basics. Back in my day, this was very common in Arena. They play a 3/2, you play a 2/5. I was going to play for tempo, but somehow I'm thinking I do this for like 2 damage and then I hero power for 2 damage, and this is not very tempo-y. I can't think of a better line. Death Rattle, if it's your opponent's turn, deal 4 damage. So I'll find out. I'm basically gonna find out if I get the 3/6 first. I do, that's too bad. Now the good question mark news is that my health total should not really matter in this game. Probably should play command, even though that's not a optimal usage of mana. Very expensive. Alright, I definitely cannot win a Valley game here, but I'm getting the chance to get in for 10 here. The combo, juggle, juggle, duck. That is a very inefficient way to clear. That's good for me. Wow, that is so bad for me. Juggle, juggle, duck. Quack, 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 quack. Duck combo. This is the highlight of my deck. And what I do. I should trade that. I always play this, surely. I probably always play Reef Walker. No. Infection.
With a cherry on top.
Juggler is ready to be the star of the show. I'm really happy to see that card. Pretty slow. Pretty sure I'm happy to see that. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Answer? Oh, one shot, I guess. I should play Sunset. After 5/6 attack. Holy.
Queen Ashara versus Valera.
All imperfections must be swept away.
Sweep, sweep. Yay, the mascot of the deck.
Come closer, critters.
Is Knife Juggler the mascot? Now this is the mascot. Knife Juggler is the carry. Knife Juggler carrying 10 years later.
Too soon.
We rise to the warming sun.
Incredible, honestly. I'm feeling the pain of going second here. The pain. What? You got the Dark Gift minion as rogue. And the Dragon Turtle. Holy, Topior. No, that's not actually good. That's actually terrible. Oh, my deck's supposed to be ahead. I don't know how I win if I play from behind. Oh, Moonfire Starfire. Holy. Wait, those are not nature. Lowest cost card. Haha! Coined.
Things are not what they seem. How exciting!
Time is short.
Deck is pretty low curve, so I could, you know, similar to that game where I drug it out until I got that Murloc. I can empty the hand and then play Supernova.
Just keep quiet.
Another coin. Incredible. Twisted Web Weaver. Worked. Base, eh? I was gonna coin fire, fire, but let me think.
Such choices.
Yeah, that's correct.
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Time is short.
I would have liked the 1-3 to not be the recipient of those, but what can you do? Lucky? That is not lucky, that's unlucky. You scum. Everyone's like looking at the things die. That's like one, it's not even, it's terrible. Are you kidding me? Can you like put on your, can you think? Question mark? Now this is good, on the other hand. Probably gonna have to play Void Scripture next turn. Due to not having mana. Or due to not having the proper cards. What? Whoa. Okay, well, we want to get... Oh, Blizzard would be nice. I was thinking, oh, wow. all the AoE.
These. Oh, I'm just borrowing them.
Hmm. Minions in hand and deck with ones from other classes, 2 less. Exciting. Big turn potentially here. This card's better because there's like no trash minions, since it's curated pool. Kind of scary.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Holy. Open the sun! I like that statement. Yep. I was definitely thinking of Juggler's Skeet, but that's not good enough.
Time is short.
There was like a question of, how are you roping on this? And then everyone I see in chat lists the wrong play. It's like, okay, chat. Obviously, you want to play the Heat Wave. Like, the instinct is to play Fire Sale, but you want to play the Heat Wave because it's quick drawed. And then it would leave 3 things, which is perfect for Bursting Shot. It's pretty, like, specific.
Choose soon.
Oh, charge. Okay. Holy. Juggler. Time to carry. Ooh, 5/5 Ancient.
Choose soon.
Okay. So I know they've got 4 deal 3. I always play Skeet here.
A conundrum.
That's 6 mana. I have 4 mana left. Frostlich, Cross Stitch. 5, 6, or 1, 3.
A conundrum.
This is better.
Time is short.
Who's a good tentacle?
I can't remember what the other card I got was. Frostlich. It must have been Cosmic Keyboard. I suppose that's enough by chance. It probably isn't. I don't think I've had any Death Rattles die. Okay, well played. Why is my tempo deck? Why is it full of unplayable cards? What happened? I needed even more cards. Okay, we don't have Forge. Kingpin, Pud. I don't know why this is actually in the pool. Is it just because people like Boulder Fist Ogre? I don't understand. Kingpin, Pud, why are you here? Okay, Frostlich, Cross Stitch. Good card. Probably Meteor over Unchained. Yup. Synthesize? Ooh. Frostlich, Cross Stitch versus Synthesize. It's probably Frostlich, Cross Stitch. Frostlich, Cross Stitch, really good. Back in my day, we paid 4 mana for a 3/6. Now it comes with 3 damage. I think Meteor might cost too much to run in this deck. And I believe the Frostlich, Cross Stitch, and the Marin are good. Stellar Balance is a little bit on the weak side, as I saw last game. It was basically 2 mana deal 2. Fiddle Fire? Not very tempo. Void Scripture? Not very tempo. That's a late game card, but it is just so strong. Fiddle Fire, Bitter Bloom. Nah, it's good enough. Kind of good enough. Critter Caretaker. We're a tempo deck. Kind of want the 1 mana 2/2, but I guess 1 mana 2/2 isn't quite good enough. I definitely don't want the heal generally. This turned into a little bit less of a reckless tempo deck with the addition of Marin. And it always had 2 Sunset Volleys and Tsunami. Bitter Bloom Knight is a 2/3, which has a slight benefit, but possibly not enough benefit. The summoning a guy is good with my Knife Jugglers, but that's probably not enough reason. And the guy is a 1/1, which is good with the double Hollow Tech, but probably not a good enough reason still. So it's still a tempo-heavy deck. I start with Keychain or Synthesize. On 2, I go with one of the synthesized creatures, or Archivist, or Jugglers, or lay the keyboard down. On 3, I have Reef Walkers and a Watercolor Artist, and I can just play Holotech on curve. Triple Frostlich Cross Stitch is quite strong. And then we've got some late game cool stuff. Cool.
Ashara versus the Thunder King.
Okay, Firebrand with the coin. Watercolor Artist is good.
Swept away.
Ugh. Saved. Keychain Vest card. I'm thinking about Bloodsail Recruiter. I'm thinking about it.
Time is short.
I don't even know what pirates you can discover. There don't seem to be that many in the pool. Oh, amalgams. I was about to click Wand Maker, and then I last second clicked this thing. It seems, you know, like a good stat line.
Welcome to the crew.
Okay, I want to pick the best tempo, which is going to be
Choices.
Travel Agent.
Time is short.
Kind of. I don't think tempo was the right word.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Seems like a good firebrand, but is there a better play? Nah.
Me, you get burned. Turn it up.
Follow the flutterwings. You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Painfulish.
Water, my bag.
I thought it was more important to prevent the higher mana cost card. Hopefully I get Tsunami, I guess. Nope.
Time is short.
This gets a 4/4 next turn. That's probably good. Next turn, I think I'll play Frostlich, Cross Stitch.
This go on too long.
I'm so in.
Amuse me with your tales of victory. Need a heart? I'm blocking!
Maybe I should have waited for it to become poison. But this is nice in that it'll eventually tick down to 0. I'm going with the theory of strongest play each turn gaming. Ah! For some reason, I thought that wouldn't die.
Time is short.
So goal is to kill that. Goal is to keep that frozen for some time.
Now littering.
Probably the goal is to never kill that, actually. I wanted to save this for like another elemental, but it looks like I'm gonna get a 1 cost.
Okay, now.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Time is short.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
This party is to die for.
Unlucky.
Ready for another round?
Oh. Oh. Huge anti-tempo. Okay. Juggler, carry. Carry requested.
Take a load off.
Time is short.
I will not weather away so easily.
Oh. Holy. Wait, I need to not throw a knife at that thing. Good job. Good job not hitting that 9/9. I'm okay if he evolves that.
This party is to die.
If you've taken 8 damage on your turns, summon Ouroboros. I didn't think you'd done that. Oh, I guess you have. Anyways. Obviously we do this, but... Oh, order. We kill that first, and then hope for the 50-50? Wait, can I do even better? I don't think so. Summon Greybow. Well, 50-50.
Barking on the wrong tree. Take a load off.
Let's go.
Time is short.
Oh my god! Ah! 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 Wait, it's time for the carry to be here. Is this lethal? I don't know. Could be.
Presentation is everything.
Oh my god. Quack, quack, quack. Wow, awesome.
Queen Ashara.
Holy cow.
Your corruption has gone too far.
Haven't you caused enough trouble?
That was so awesome. I'm ready to lose, and I'd be happy. Oh, flower. Just kidding, I wouldn't be happy if I lost. We always win. I wonder if I respect the flower so much that I would fire blast it. No, I would not. Surely I draw watercolor. Or I use watercolor.
Time waits for no one.
You fold.
In case there's any world where I ever get something useful enough here. I will just get a random holy spell.
I raise. You fold.
Trying to protect Pixie. Will I allow him to throw me off my game? I think I will let him get one more random nature card. The name of the game was to play the strongest card each turn. The strongest play each turn. And I will do that, I think. Have another nature card.
Find me in the dream.
I think it's 2-1 into 4-5 to Arcane Overflow. Watcher's full mana Stitch, I think. I'm keeping up a pretty strong front. This is the tempo game I've been looking for. Or is there a different play? 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. So option 1. Send that in, play Frost Lich. No, this is better. No, yes, that is better. I think because I'm running out of stuff to do, this is better. Yep. Slow down, use the hero power.
Time waits for no one. We rise to the
Probably going to give him 10 health here, and I hate it, but
Time is short.
a recurring dream.
might be time for the scripture.
A thirst beyond death. A thirst beyond death.
This juggler doesn't seem that important right now. We will carry you this game, Juggler, instead of the other way around.
That's of my power.
Time is short.
As you can see,
Meh.
they play in tears. Time waits for no one.
This guy, respect. It's always sunset, isn't it? The good scripture will come out next turn. The good book. Show me the AoE. It'll be a little bit sad to get a AoE that hits both sides. So maybe I should trade first. Nah, I need the damage from these guys.
A conundrum.
Shall crumble by my hands.
Time is short.
Reality woven. Cosmic quake.
I wonder if it was right to take the Discover card. And then I would get to discover a good amount of cards when... I just figured it was better to get the 7 cost because, you know, you get all the freebies. It's close, probably. Would have been interesting to take the other card.
Time waits for no one.
A search!
I concede.
Every single one of the last runs has gone 6+, and every single one just gets uploaded because they're all awesome.
You will not deny me again.
It sure is nice to just have to play one arena every day and have enough stuff to go. Because my games are all awesome. Actually might win this one too. This is a pretty good hand.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
It would be wrong to coin this. Small note for those who don't know, the coin does not trigger the keyboard. Which is not something you know until, like, you try it. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. But that is okay. Alright. Fine. Be that way. Some people suggested Technician coin ping, but this is clearly a stronger play. And I am generally of the opinion that we make the strongest play each turn. We got that Duck Hollow Tech combo. Quack quack. I think if I have the board, you play the card that continues giving. Although I'm not... I shouldn't play that card here. I think I should just play Duck. So that means I should actually keep this.
Time is short.
Off of the theory you play the strongest card each turn. Even though that's a good combo with Holotech. And is probably wrong to float all that mana.
This world shall not meet the fate of ours.
I believe it's still wrong to Holotech here. Well, it's actually really hard to claim that Holotech is wrong here, now that I look at it. I will be playing Holotech. I believe I will keep this spell.
Presentation is everything.
The Nightmare, to get hit by 1 damage AoE, but Priest doesn't have that. Oh, another duck into your big card. He's looking at the holotech. The sadness. Quack quack.
Pleasure of forth.
Fascinating.
Ah! A duck!
Astonishing.
Duck value. Incredible duck. Okay, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17.
Such choices.
Fascinating.
Rights.
I sentence you to losing.
Fascinating.
Aren't you impressive?
It's a really good result for a humble deck.
All imperfections must be swept.
I do think Frostlich Cross Stitch is really strong. I wonder if I keep it if I don't have S3 drop. It's probably good enough. It is one of those cards that's best early. Oh, that's a good curve. Alright, Knife Juggler, you ready to carry?
Your ship is nothing to my blade.
Got rid of the coin. That's basically carrying. Coin diffused.
A bit warm up here.
Set sail for sails.
I'll do this.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
Holy, Burgle buffed 3 random cards.
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up. treasure.
Always hungry for more.
A very burly deck.
It's feeding time.
I played a deck with that. What was the legendary in that package? Tess or the other one, I think. No, it was another one. It's neither Tess nor the mini quest. It's neither Tess nor Eudora, but I don't remember what the card is. Anyways, I actually should be thinking about what to do here. Probably should kill those mana worms. I'll play this. Don't have to play Reef Walker.
Time is short.
Wake up. Time for the finish.
I'm cooking! I embrace the chaos! If I hit face, I draw a card. Sick.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirate. %100% real.
Gah! Uh, 2, 6, 10, 13, 14 on the board. 3, 5, 1.
Such choices.
How about a new life? How about a new life? Or die? Assimilate or die!
Uh-oh. Oh, you. Oh, you.
100% real fake gold. My shiny! Now this is treasure.
Need something unusual?
Any Marinouts here? There's always Marinouts. Alright, there's either Konzu out or Marinout. What is it? I discover a legendary, I put it into play. What legendaries could we get? Or is this better? This is probably better. There's even that out. That's not really an out. This one. I choose this one.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks.
Time is short.
Alas.
Aren't you?
Alright, 8 wins. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good deck. Jackpot time? No jackpot. No, dust. Cute.